In this video, we're going to talk about how to stop fighting with your stepmother. So there was a comment under a video I did about how to stop fighting with your mom, and someone recommended that I do a video about how to stop fighting with your stepmother. So a couple things to consider. If your dad married this person, he must be in love with her. Okay, so let's just assume the obvious, that your dad is happier. So a happy dad means that at home, he's happier. Happy dads usually treat their kids better. So that's the first thing. The other thing is, if you're like, Con, I don't really like her, I don't think, she's the best fit for my dad. I totally get that too, but this is the thing. Dad gets to make that decision. And so sometimes on the outside, it's easy to look at a relationship and be like, ooh, that's not the right partner, that's not the right person. And then you treat them like that. But what happens as the child, you're actually affecting your relationship with that person, which I don't want you to do. Because if you have a stepmom and she's in your life, there's one thing I want for you both. I want for you both to love each other, respect each other, appreciate each other. And so knowing that this person is important to dad, I want you to just take a step back and realize it's really worth the relationship to make it great. And so the goal is to love this person. And listen, this person is not going to replace your mom. This person is not meant to replace your mom. And so this person is really meant to be another loving figure in your life and in your family that can support you. So if she's giving you a hard time, I want you to take a step back and think about maybe you're not doing what you need to be doing in the house. Maybe you're frustrating your dad, at which point your dad's not as happy and then he's taking it out on her, which is possible. So I want you to think about your behaviors, and I want you to think about what are you exactly fighting about with your stepmother. And maybe you don't like her. Maybe you're resentful, and that's fine too, but that's when I'm going to have to tell you that you need to let it go. You need to accept your stepmother in the biggest way possible. Because if this person is important to your dad and your dad loves her, you need to treat her the same way. And that's especially if you love your dad, you want your dad to be happy, you want to have a strong relationship with your dad, right? And so you want to make it easier for him by creating a relationship with this person. Now, if you're like, Con, she's difficult and, she's just not an ideal person and, she's up my ass about stupid things. The other thing I just want to remind you too, which sometimes as kids we forget, is that sometimes when you have a stepmother and you have your dad, and let's say your stepmother is seeing how you were raised, and maybe there are some things she doesn't agree with, and maybe she would have raised her kids differently, or maybe she raised her kids differently. So sometimes it's hard as a stepmother when she sees you as the kid, maybe behaving in ways that you shouldn't, or maybe not taking responsibility, or maybe not being as mature as you should be. So what happens is she's seeing this and she's trying to guide you. Now, you're taking it as annoying, which I totally get. But I'm going to give your stepmother the benefit of the doubt and say she's really helping to better you. She's really trying to help you, guide you. So I want you to just think about, what is it that you're fighting about? And I want you to think about, is it really worth it? Is it because of your behaviors? Is it because of your actions? Or maybe, she's just like that and that's her personality, at which point give her space. And if she's, easily rattled or she's, sensitive, then you give her space. And be nice, but just be nice about it and be nice to her, because I will tell you, if you practice being nice, if you practice recognizing the behaviors that she's getting mad about with or getting mad with you about, just recognize your role in the situation and just do your best to love her, because if dad loves her, it's so important that you love her too. And guess what? If she chose your dad to be in a relationship knowing that he has kids, I could almost guarantee she loves you and she wants you to love her too. So do your best, be open, and again, give her space if she's easily rattled. But if not, appreciate her, love her, and just think you have this bonus mom in your family. You have this other person in your family that loves and supports you. And I'm telling you, if you just recognize some of the behaviors of what you may be doing that's triggering her response, it may surprise you, because I will tell you, at the end of the day, she wants to be loved and appreciated, and so do you.